everything.
All right, but for the YouTube though, we're doing a case study with Chris. Chris, how much did you do last month?
Oh yeah, 250K. Right now I'm sitting at like 300.
250. If you guys don't know, he was literally the first person to like buy the one-on-one when we did release it. He was literally sitting behind me when we were in Arizona. And he was like, honestly, bro, like, why not? Like, what the fuck else am I gonna do with $1,000? And you know, we could really make some big shit happen. And that's exactly what he did. You know, he told us like, you know, I'm just gonna suck in the information, ask every single thing that we could like do for myself, and just apply it, and it works, bro. You know, this is just proof that like if you just take in the information, it'll work. You know, that's a big fucking.
And even that, bro, he asked like even the simplest question, like shit that like you guys would just kind of look over, or like anybody else that's watching or anything, bro. He used to ask it like just make sure like everything was correct down to the little tiny details. And I feel like getting into those tiny details is exactly why he's at where he's at right now, bro. It's insane for him.
Yeah, and I do need to say, like, bro, that's what a lot of you guys need to do. Like, I know some of you guys in here barely even fucking ask questions, or sometimes you guys feel like you're asking too much questions. I know sometimes for us it's a little hard to respond because of the amount of students we have. But bro, you should never you should never be afraid to ask too many questions. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, not asking questions is you like delaying yourself and your learning growth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, was that anything say about Chris?
Yeah, I mean, he's just the most active. Like, legitimately will ask us questions every single day.
Every day.
And on his Notion, he was tracking like every single thing he was doing. Like, he's got fucking 30 campaigns that he's scaling. Every single change that he made, he fucking tracked it to the T. And like every single campaign that he scaled, he's asked us for information on it and gotten our input on every single one.
Yeah.
Like, we fucking message back and forth with him all day. Same with you guys. Like, y'all just gotta fucking ask questions.
Yeah, that's just what you need to do. You need to be willing to take in information and just apply it, because this shit works, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these like guys' strategies works. It's just about like actually being able to apply it, you know. But now to like get a little bit more into it. So Chris, like before this big ass fucking month, before all this shit like just absolutely popped off, like where were you? Like what was like life just looking like for you?
Before this, I did organic. Before this, like I started e-com in general. Like at the beginning of this year, started in like January. I did like a 23K month in March or something like that. Ran up a little bit of rev with that, and then started to build a little bit of capital. And then I ran like other little products on the side. Didn't really make much, nothing crazy. Like after I had that 20K month, and then I was low-key just in a slump for like a couple months. I was low-key just in a slump, and I actually used to text a lot with my boy Tarek. Shout out Tarek. Like, I realistically wouldn't be in the position that I'm at today without Tarek. He's the one who actually put me on to Creator Central. He put me on with the whole, like all the boys and everything, and I was honestly just in a slump, and Tarek just convinced me to start paid ads, and after that I started paid ads, went all in. Before I joined the mentorship, I was probably in paid for like 3 months before, and then I joined the mentorship. Well, what do you know, maybe like 3 weeks into the mentorship, hit like my first 10K day.
That's fucking crazy.
Just crazy, like
for that, bro. 10K days, first couple fucking weeks in the shit.
And I just want to say, bro, like it wouldn't be possible with like everybody in here, like realistically, like especially the coaches, obviously, but like every single one of y'all boys, like y'all my family, and it's just like dope the community that we have, and I mean, I just realistically wouldn't be here without all of y'all.
Fucking went to my heart.
So I want to ask a little bit more of a personal question. So like while all this was going on, while you started making this bread and shit like that, like how's your like family situation? Like what was their kind of like mindset on everything? Because I know like, you know, you probably come from like a similar household from a lot of these other guys, especially like considering, I'm not gonna lie, like we're probably one of the biggest like communities with like majority Hispanic people within there.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of us like kind of have similar families and things like that. So
Yeah.
I know kind of like how they would react in a sense. Like sometimes
Yeah.
they don't believe it's real. Sometimes they still want you to pursue other things. So what was your kind of like, you know, connection with your family with all this?
Luckily, like my family, I have a really supportive family. I have a really supportive mom, really supportive dad. They never they pushed me. They wanted me to go to college and everything like that. But luckily, I found like success quick with organic, and then their reaction to this was honestly like just insane. Like they were just like they really don't believe it, but like now that they see it, obviously they believe it. Luckily, like my parents are like into like technology and stuff like that, so they know like what it is and they see the numbers and they see it's real. So they're really supportive, and like I just have blessed parents. Honestly, I don't come from like I come from a pretty well-off family, and I'm blessed to be in that position. So it's just amazing to be in the position that I'm at now. I'm just blessed, honestly.
Yeah, that's good, bro. Like, you know, that's definitely. I'm not gonna say it's definitely different, but you know, it's definitely good to have like, you know, more of a support system behind that, because you know some people will literally let them get to them, and then they won't even like actually pursue all the things that they can because of that type of like community behind them that they don't have.
100%.
And
I
that's
think
respect also, bro. Coming from a well-off family and still putting in that work, bro. Like, there's a lot of people out here that are coming from well-off families and not putting in shit. Like, so that's my respect to you. Kid.
Appreciate it, bro.
I think a lot of people like get in that position and like, yeah, you just get comfortable, but and like just the way I view things is like I want to have my own money. I want to be able to do my own things, and like my main goal is just financial freedom and be able to take care of my family. That's just the main thing.
Yeah, 100%. So within this 3 months of you like starting paid and not really seeing like crazy success, did you have like any doubts within yourself, any doubts in like the capabilities that you had within like really making this shit work?
Honestly, bro, like as crazy as it's gonna sound, I don't think I doubted myself a single time. Like I put that on like everything. Like I don't think I ever doubted myself a single time, because I just knew eventually, and like everybody says it, like. And you talk to any business owner, they're gonna say what's the key to it? It's literally just don't give up. If you do something for let's say 10 years straight, how are you not gonna make money? How are you not gonna succeed? Like yeah, you could have downfalls, you could lose everything and then start all over again. But if you keep pushing and keep pushing, eventually you're gonna get to a place that you want to be.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you just need to have like big self-belief. I feel like a lot of people who don't have self-belief are the people that you know you won't see in rooms like this. You know, you have to be 100% like. You know, you have to have conviction within yourself. As corny as it sounds, like I know some of you guys post on your PBs and stuff like that, like, you know, work till, or like the delusion is what really made you. And like, as corny as that sounds, like that's really what it is. Like everybody in here had dreams about this. A lot of you guys have already told me like, bro, is this like average life for you guys? It's like, this shit's like GTA and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, bro, like we were literally playing video games like that, imagining things like that. And now we're really being able to like be in this type of position.
And like, I know a lot of you guys probably watch like the old people that live in the penthouse and stuff. It's crazy because we were just talking about like how a lot of us were watching them and like looking up to them, and now like we're in this position as a group, bro. Everybody's here. Like, doesn't matter whoever like lives here, etc. This is all you guys' house too, where you guys are more than welcome to come.
Yeah.
Like for real, bro. And it's crazy how like everything played out for everybody. So.
Yeah, 100%. You got any questions?
For Chris? What were we on the conversation? What were we talking about right now? No, the question before that. I was trying to ask you something.
What's it called?
About his parents?
Oh.
No, it was about like if I ever doubted myself.
Damn. Oh. Now that you're like kind of up now, like what are your next goals, bro? Like what is the goals for you this Q4? I know a lot of people.
Yeah. So the current product that I'm running is actually kind of more of a seasonal product. Unfortunately, it's not something long term. So as of right now, like I'm actively looking for a long-term product. That's really like my main goal by the end of the year. Even like within the next month, I want to have a product up and running already, like ready to go for just Q4 in general, Black Friday, everything like that. So I do feel a little bit rushed in just the sense that I want to really find a brand. I mean, the main end goal for me is having a big brand. Somebody that like I really look up to, and like a place that I kind of look up to is like, for example, Comfort. I don't know if you guys have heard of Comfort, like the guy that has the PB and everything like that. I'm not sure, I forgot his name, but like just having something really big like that, having a big community, like just building something really huge that you could eventually just exit, and not even just for the exit. I feel like that would just be a really fun project to have.
Yeah, for sure.
And then even this, bro, like not to plug or anything, but how do you feel like the mentorship helped you, like the coaches, the community, etc.? Like how do you feel that it helped you, like from its beginning point?
Yeah, 100%, bro. So like honestly, before I was in the mentorship, I was just hitting my head on the wall a lot. Like it felt like I was doing the same thing over and over. And the biggest thing that I could say 100% that helped me with the mentorship was literally I hopped on one call with Ant, watched him do PR. After that call, I felt like I knew how to do PR like 10 times better. I found that product on my own after the call with you, and like literally that just changed my perspective forever on doing product research. And like 100%, I know I wouldn't be in the position that I am without taking the risk and going into the mentorship. Because realistically, like all it takes is like seeing that one thing, that one switch, and I felt like I was just so close to like seeing, like being ready to succeed, and I just wasn't there. And that's literally that final push that I needed with the mentorship. And like now I just text you guys for literally the smallest things. You guys answered, and I'm able to put those inputs in now.
Yeah, for sure. And so, what do you kind of have to say to the people who would rather just be like, nah, I'm just gonna figure it out myself. I'd rather just like keep failing and keep hitting my head on the wall until I see that success, instead of like actually going out and trying to like learn the information from somebody else who already had to go through those struggles.
So like what I would say is like just me personally, like I mean you hear it all the time from other business owners. What is the biggest thing when you get into like entrepreneurship? I feel like it's risk. Like if you're afraid to really take a risk, you're not gonna make no type of money. You're not gonna build anything long term, because why are you afraid to? What's the worst that could happen? You fail and you restart again. Like there's like I think like realistically, like you could really just
Good.
What were we saying?
About like, what do you have to say to the people who would rather just like keep hitting their head against the wall?
Oh yeah,
So,
my
like,
bad.
yeah, you're good.
No, yeah, like 100%. I would feel like just getting into the mentorship and like getting into like just like realistically, if you're already there and you feel like you're just hitting your head on the wall over and over and over, like you really have to just take that risk and like be willing to invest in yourself. Because like, what's the worst that could happen? Like literally nothing. If you just keep putting that work in, eventually you're gonna make it happen. Like I don't see why you would be afraid to lose some money. Like it's literally, at the end of the day, money isn't even real. Like, like why would you be afraid to like spend it?
Yeah, and
is what I see.
You know, not even just for our one-on-one alone, but like a lot of guys will literally spend more money on just like failing and failing and failing
100%.
and actually just like getting the information. And it's like, bro, you could literally skip all that time, skip all that pain, just by like finding the fucking information.
A lot of people are scared to use their money as a tool, bro. Like, honestly, it really is a tool. Once you get like that real banger, like, or once you have a little bit of capital, bro, use that shit to make yourself more money. Like, people are scared to just lose it the whole time. You're just reinvesting it right back into yourself. I mean, for example, literally Chris, bro, he was with us. They spent $1,000 literally right next to us and came back and hit 300,000. Like, that's how it really works. Just investing in yourself and believing in yourself, bro.
Yeah, but I feel like the other side of it is like people are like completely fucking stone-headed. Like, I don't need the fucking mentorship, I can do this shit on my own. Like, you 100% can, but it's gonna cost so much more fucking money and it's gonna take so much more time. Like, we've all failed fucking products, we've all learned from those fucking products. Like, and now we're fucking building from those things and being able to teach other people. Like, it's just completely insane.
And I think realistically, it's not even just about the money, like the time. The time is like, realistically, like what does money even matter? It's the time that you're gonna lose banging your head on the wall over and over and over, versus just skipping that whole process and getting straight to the cut, and you're learning from people that are already where you want to be. So I feel like it just doesn't make sense as far as the time perspective as well.
Yeah,
Definitely sure. And then, Chris, so what would you tell people like that are unsure about this whole business or unsure about like the future? What would you tell them now that you kind of?
I mean, I just think like a lot of people like. I just think a lot of people are scared to take risk, and I think like that's the biggest thing and why people don't get into business in general. Like, I mean, if you don't even believe it, like there's a reason you don't believe it. It's just because you like. I think people are just too small-minded. You can't imagine making $10,000 in a day, $100,000 in a day. Like people just need to expand their mindset and just like go out and see like what there's so much money out there. Like realistically, the money that any of us in this room are making is nothing compared to like what there really is still out there. Like there's so much out there, and like I think people just need to be more open-minded and see like what's possible if they don't want to be stuck in just like the 9 to 5, the normal like office job. Because me personally, I could never work for somebody else, having to go to a schedule, having to do this and listen to somebody else. I just can't. I could never do that.
Right. And so I have a pretty decent question for you, because I know there is a decent amount of people even in this room that have seen a lot of success, and I see this quite often, not with these specific people, but with people in general. They find themselves like getting complacent. They find themselves like seeing the success, and it's like, okay, now it's time to go spend a bag, work less, do those things. And I will say confidently, like even though you're seeing these numbers that you are right now, you're still probably one of the hardest working students I see. You still tell us every single day, yo, just updated my Notion, can you guys go check? Thanks, appreciate it a lot. You know, every single day. I don't think there's been one day where you've stopped doing that. you know, you probably have consistently just been one of our hardest working students, even after seeing all that success. So like, what do you think is a key factor to being able to like not be complacent?
I think it really just depends how bad you want it. As corny as it sounds, it really is how bad you want it. How bad do you want to be able to retire your parents? How bad do you want to be able to be financially free? And how bad do you not want to be working for somebody else? Because realistically, like I said, I cannot imagine myself working for somebody else. It's just really about how bad you want it. And like for me, the position that I'm in now, like you were saying, like how is it that like I haven't gotten comfortable at all? Because like to me, it really doesn't feel like I've made a single dollar. Like it really doesn't. Like because the way I seen it right now is I don't have a brand, and to me that's what I want is realistically a brand. And right now the money that I've made doesn't feel like anything. Like I'm more than grateful for it, of course, but it really doesn't feel like I've made anything, because that's realistically like it's not something long term, and that's what I realistically want. And now this is just like you guys all said, is just a stepping stone for me. This is just capital for me to put into an actual brand, go get UGC right away, go put all my capital into that, and literally just like I'm gonna be able to literally just jumpstart any competitor who tries to come into the game. I'm gonna be able to outspend them. I'm in a much better position than a lot of competitors would be able to be, especially having you guys beside me, being able to like put me in the right direction as well.
Yeah, for sure. And that reminds me of this saying. It's like, it goes like, if you think you're doing well, then you're really not. You know, moving into this place, I think it was like within the first 2 days, I posted on my Twitter, like, you know, moving in here, I just feel like I want more now. I feel even more hungry than I was. And I was just having this conversation with David though, where it's like, it's kind of hard to find that more that you really want, right? Like we're already living pretty decent, but it's hard to find like more purpose, but I still am. You know, I'm still like going and going and going.
Keep going, bro, and you're never probably gonna get to that pot
Exactly.
of gold.
And that's
probably
how
not gonna get to that pot of gold ever, bro.
Exactly.
I feel like that's just how people are. That's how like that's the world is, bro. Like so,
you're supposed to be like that. Like truthfully, you're never really supposed to be extremely comfortable. You're always supposed to be seeking more. Especially as, you know, men in this room, you know, you should always have like some type of ambition to like keep going and going and going and keep seeking more, not really feeling comfortable in the position you guys are in.
Yeah, like I feel like you should always be accomplishing your goals and setting new goals for yourself. You should never run out of a goal at the end of the day. Like if you fucking want 5K in a day and hit it, next is 10K, next is 20K. Like there's an endless possibility.
yeah, that's definitely.
So what has been like the biggest like mindset switch or kind of like lesson in a sense that you've gained now that like going from Chris, you know, not really being able to make a lot of stuff work, from now you doing these types of numbers?
I would say the biggest thing is just going to be confidence, of course. I mean, that's just going to be the biggest thing, is just confidence. The confidence that I have now to go into a lot of different things, whether it's product research, whether it's creative selection. Like, I mean, those were my two biggest things I was lacking in before. And I feel like now I have that a bit more dialed. Obviously, there's, I mean, tons of ways I could still improve in those areas, but just the confidence that I gained, of course, and I mean, just the skills that I gained along the way. I feel like now I know how to scale comfortably, to where I feel like I don't even have to really ask you guys as much unless it's something that's more technical.
Yeah.
I feel like I understand how to decently scale on my own now, to where that's going to be like come in, yeah, like it's going to come in really key when I'm actually building a long-term brand. Just being able to scale with confidence, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Chris. Do you have anything to say to the audience or to the camera?
I mean, just join CC and appreciate all y'all for pulling up. It's not like y'all pulled up for me, but still cool to have all y'all out here.
Yeah, well, honestly, I think this is gonna wrap up this case study right now. Again, fucking big round of applause. And you know, same thing as I said with Angel, we're gonna have an updated case study with Chris too in a couple months. I want to just be able to consistently, you know, show that this isn't, you know, some type of just like one and done type of thing. You know, I feel like a lot of people kind of picture this e-commerce space and really picture the entrepreneurial space as just like, oh, it's kind of a one and done thing, right? You're mainly like one hit wonders and stuff like that. But in reality, that's not how this is at all. You know, you could really build some stuff and you could really make this a lifestyle for yourself. You know, but again, W Chris, W shit that you've been able to do.
Sure, appreciate y'all. Next time I'll be on the case study, it'll be 1 mil.
Oh, yeah.
1 million, $1 million.
Not far from there, bro.
You heard it here first.
1 mil case study.
But if you guys want to keep up with us, all the links will be in our bio, Creator Central. Chris's socials will be in there as well.
Yeah.
I I feel like this was pretty good with the audience in the back.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, boys. Join Creator Central.
All right, one more clap for Chris, please.
Show
the audience.
Good.
Oh yeah, let me show the audience, everybody.
Yeah.
I want to say what's up.
David next.
David next.